Welcome to another AWOi gaming review, and today we're going to be looking at Monster Hunter World for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and soon to be PC. Now, when this game was announced last year in 2017, it had potential to be a slam dunk because it was returning from the handheld consoles of Nintendo to back to the bigger stage of PlayStation and Xbox. It was scary because you didn't know what to expect. You didn't know how fans would take it because it was so. It's been a journey well coming back for it too. It was something different that you had to get used to again, and it looked like a game that you needed to play multiple times just to get the hang of. That means every time they came out with a beta, you needed to have some playtime, or anytime your friends wanted to play with you, you need to be able to get good. Now, the way I look at Monster Hunter is an adult version of Pokemon because you're hunting monsters. You could have the ability to capture or kill them or slay them to get better gear to have in order to kill monsters. And it's all about preference in Monster Hunter World. You never have a set tone of what you want to play. You have different builds, you have different skins, you have different weapons that you can use. Or like if you want to go through a certain path or a skill grid, go for it. It's not that hard. Just find the monsters that you need, get the materials you need, and go forth. And have fun with your friends. It's straightforward and to the point. And it's really, really fun because this game is a community-based game. I've never seen a community-based game where everybody can just have fun and just help each other out. There's these SOSs that come up when you're actually fighting the monster, and like if you need help, like random people will just join and help. Of course, they need gear too, but it's just the fact that someone's always willing to come in to help. I've never seen a community, probably outside of the Pokemon community, where people are always willing to help you throughout everything. Of course, you have your friends and they're willing to help, but let's just say that one time they can't get there because they're out doing something like important, like a family emergency, or they got to go to the doctor, and you're only playing right now, or on vacation, things of those nature. Someone, like if you were to send up an SOS, boom, someone is always willing to help, and it's just so thrilling and amazing to play. Now, in terms of gameplay, when it comes to actually facing the monsters, some of them can be really hard if you don't know what you're doing. But once you figure out the dance of the monster, because it's all about dance, always figuring out how their movements, the way they track, the location, tracking them. It feels like you're an actual hunter, and it's really really cool, and it makes you want to play more of it because you're just like, oh, I should go this way, or I should go that way. Yes, this game has this actual story, but it's not really something you should really pay attention to because once you beat the story, it's all about hunting monsters, and it will be that way until you go forth and you feel like, okay, I'm done playing until the DLC. Now, what keeps this game on its tracks is not that it's just the grind. It's just the fact that you're like, oh, I should have this weapon. Oh, well, I should go get this weapon just in case someone else needs help. Oh, let me grab that weapon too. It's all about your precision to actually obtain every weapon per se, or just to be able to go like, well, I want to play this build during this run just to see how it works. And some weapons work better than others. It's just like if you were to use the insect glaive as you're seeing right now, it has its keys and elements. There's no one true good weapon in this game. It's all about how you feel, how you play it. But of course, due to this video, they've nerfed a lot of stuff since launch. So there's might be different builds and say like insect blade is more powerful, the longbow is more powerful, less powerful because it was like an overpowered weapon at the beginning. I'm pretty sure it got nerfed since then, but it's really really fun to actually see how you're able to use the different weapons and go, oh, well, that's cool. Maybe I should do this next time. And the best part about this game is just playing with friends because, like, some of the voiceovers are just that you have, like, having fun, and you go, oh, you wouldn't actually hear them say. And this game can be a little overwhelming at first because, like, crafting and getting new armor and getting new materials, it can be a really, really hard thing to get into at first because you're not really sure because it has all the tutorials. And if you're just trying to play the game, you might skip it. And like later on, you're like, oh, okay, that's how you do that. And that's not the developer's fault. It's just the fact that when you put so much detail into it, it can just go over someone's head until they actually get accustomed to what they're playing. And with that being said, the way we review things here at AWOi Gaming is on a 1 to 5 scale, of course, and way on how it can influence the gaming community or a person. This game, Monster Hunter World, receives a 4 out of 5 for its ability, for its community, to be able to interact with each other, the ability to, like, quick load times, like, no actual, once you beat the monster, you can actually just stay in the party or just go on an expedition and hunt and grab more stuff for grab resource points to buy more stuff for what you need for the actual weapons. Or you can just use it to have just in case you want to build something else. The actual combat and actually learning about the monsters is absolutely fun, but it can be annoying because of you might guess that it does that and the monster moves a certain way, but then it turns out another way. Trapping is simple and to the point, but the only downfall is that the fact that there's not enough monsters in the game to keep it going. Like, yes, they said DLC here and there, but it's not as rapid as it should be. If you have as a back catalog of monsters as this game has, you would think that they'd be able to put out more monster in this game. So, if they continue to have more DLCs, like maybe let's say every month or like every 2 weeks or so, it should be more plausible for everyone to keep entertained. Because from what I'm hearing is that the gaming this community is dying because they're just running out of materials. But when you're actually playing the game and having fun with your friends, this game deserves the 4 out of 5 that AWOi Gaming gives it. And if you like this or have comments or have any questions, just leave it in the comments section below. And for everything Monster Hunter World, stay here at AWOi Gaming.